Got Mr. Haney in the building. How do people mess up stuff like that? Like the crank for the window. Like how do people just be tearing up the car that bad just to do something like that, man? Like just makes it difficult for no reason. Like what are you doing all that? That's a manual roll up and down window. Like all you gotta do is roll it up and down. There's no reason for it to be looking like that. Hey, what's going on? Good morning, good evening. First things first, I want to thank all the people who subscribed to me over the weekend, all the people who's been dropping your questions, comments, and contacting me on Facebook. I appreciate all the support and appreciate all the feedback, and just first want to thank you guys. I'm over 1,000 subscribers and my channel steady going up every day, and it's all thanks to you guys. So that's the first thing first. I always want to start my week off and thank you guys because without you guys, hey, this channel wouldn't be still going, but I appreciate all the support. But let's get to it. It's already hot here today, but we got some stuff to talk about. I'll probably get my dad to talk a little bit with you guys, so let's see if we can go catch up with him and talk to him a little bit. Let's get to it. Yeah, we got the old man in the building. What you tell him about them salvage yards? What? I said, what you tell them about them salvage yards?
Oh, what did I say about them salvage yards? I don't know, I forgot.
Been working on cars for forever.
Oh, yeah.
Now he think he want to start him a YouTube channel. He want to start him a YouTube channel.
Yeah. Show you how to go to the salvage yard and pull up your own parts. Yeah. Pull them up and see if they're good and take them home and put it on there.
Oh yeah, and he want to do some how-to videos, show people how to change parts on the cars.
Yeah, how to check it if it's missing. How to check your cars and check your wires and see how they're missing. See why they're missing, and so the mechanic get you. He'll tell you that you need this and that, and you just need a little old cord. Two bolts, take it out and put it on, put 2 wires back on, and you in business.
Yeah, look at that, over there, old, 60 years young, he don't even look 60. He started YouTube. He said he's gonna start a YouTube channel. He probably just be featured more on my channel. We start doing some how-to videos, man, and show you stuff that mechanics might not show you. That try to scam you out your money. We don't want that to happen to you. So we're gonna try to show you all the little tricks and trades when we get down to it. Oh man, but it's hot today. So what we about to do now, Boo? Call the dude, mess with their car.
I guess if we go see why this dude can't get this bolt off this alternator.
Yeah, you gotta go see why this person can't get a bolt off an alternator, man.
If he stripped it out, what we gotta do, I don't know.
Yeah, we try to, help the customers as much as we can. It's a alternator bolt with, the guy said he had a mechanic, but that's the funny thing about this business. You'll sell a car to somebody and they always say they have a so-called mechanic, and then their mechanic really can't never help them, or their mechanic charges them a crazy amount of price. So I try to do my best. If it's small stuff like that, I try to do my best to help the mechanic. I'm not gonna help out too much, because the car is sold as is, but something like that to try to help get a bolt out. I'll go by and help them. But me, that's why one thing, I'm not a mechanic, and I try to tell everybody I am not a mechanic. I am not a mechanic. Being a mechanic and working on cars is just like somebody on the truck. Every time something go wrong or somebody need to move something, who they calling? You. And if something go wrong with their car, they calling you. So I'd rather sell cars, not get my hands dirty. I can refer you to a mechanic. My daddy helps me work on some of these cars. I help on some of the light duty stuff, but other than that, other than that, if it's something major, take it to the shop. Sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet and just pay the cost, because some of that stuff is so time consuming that you don't even really want to deal with it. You can spend 2-3 hours, 4 or 5 hours on something where you could just pay the money and spend that 4 or 5 hours doing something else. So like something major, but on minor stuff like like tie rods, radiators, and stuff like that, that's stuff we do in-house. But anything bigger than that, I'll just take it to the mechanic, pay for it, and spend my time doing something else. But let's get to it. Yeah, let's talk. Somebody hit me up, was wanting to get some sales advice. I mean, the best sales advice I can give you is just, be yourself. That's all I can really give you. Like, just be yourself. Hop and get in front of as many people as you can, because it's basically, the sales business is just really just a numbers game. It's just, the more people you talk to, the higher chance you're gonna have to sell a car. Best thing to do is just be yourself. People like it when you just be yourself. Don't try to put on the front or anything like that. Just be yourself. Don't be nervous. I mean, I know a lot of times, if you're working for a dealership and you're just now selling cars, you're going to be nervous. Shoot, I was nervous when I first sold my first car. I was nervous, and then, like, as soon as I sold that first car, I was excited, and I was like, man, now I can sell another one, and I can sell another one, and I can sell another one. That was just, but I mean, it's car business is a great business to be in. I know the guy hit me up. He works at the Honda dealership. Honda is a great brand to sell. Me, honestly, I'll go with Toyota first, but Honda's second. But Honda makes a great brand, so the car is going to sell itself. A lot of times people are going to walk in here on the internet price, and they're going to look at this one specific vehicle, so you don't really have to do too much selling. It's just really just being yourself and making sure the person likes you. Just get a good rapport and good vibe with the people. That's just the main thing. That's just the only thing it really is about, really, when you sell a new car, is just basically getting a person to like you. Because a lot of times, basically with the new age and the internet, so everybody's always looking online, looking for the best price. And if they're at your store, that's because they've seen the vehicle price for the best price. So all they now just want, just making sure the person likes you. That's all it is. Just be yourself, be cool with the people. Ask them about themselves. If they have kids, introduce yourself to their kids, because a lot of times, like, that was one thing that I didn't know, like on my first couple of sales, and probably why I lost the first couple of sales when I first started selling cars, is because, like, but my manager pulled me to the side and let me know, like, when people have kids, just introducing yourself, like, even though the kid, like, you're talking to the parents, and you don't have to really say anything or much to the kids, just introduce yourself to the kids. A lot of times people overlook the kids and stuff like that when they're selling. They just directly, just talk to you like the mom or the dad and stuff like that, and really don't try to interact with the kids. But best, like, in their advice, if they have kids, interact with the kids, shake the kids' hand, man, joke with the kids. All that stuff is going to help you sell a car. They see you laughing, joking with their kids, and not just trying to focus on trying to sell them a car, man. It's gonna go a long way. I guarantee you, that's gonna go a long way. I didn't sold many cars that way, just introducing myself to kids, holding babies, picking up kids, doing all that stuff. Hey, just introduce yourself to those kids, man. And just don't be stuck up and stuck in your ways and stuff like that. Just be able to adapt. But I'm gonna just cut the video right here. I'll give you guys, probably go out there to the dealership I used to work at, the Bob Howard Toyota store. Probably do a sit down and talk with another one of the salesmen. I talked with George a little bit last week. I might talk a little bit more with George, just depends on how he's feeling. But I'll probably talk with my buddy Rick Taylor. He's been in the business for about 40 years now, so I'll do a talk with him. And I'm also do a sit down short talk that's going to be a part of tomorrow's video if I do go out that way. And then I'll also do a longer video that are going to be available on my Patreon. My Patreon, if you haven't already, like, what you get on the Patreon, you get more access to me, just my phone number and stuff like that. And then I do one-on-one phone calls on the weekends. And also, you get extra videos monthly, either 1 or 2 extra videos. And then, Saturdays would be the time where I set up my one-on-one calls. You know, if you guys have any questions, you know, you guys on my Patreon have my cell phone number, so you know, just set up a time that you would like to talk on Saturday, and I'll dedicate my time to you guys, and we'll sit there and talk. And just to get signed up to my Patreon, the link will be in the description. You know, it's $5 to sign up, and it's $5 a month, and you just get a little bit more content and just more access to me, and just, you know, because I try to do my best to answer everybody's stuff in the comments and on Facebook and stuff like that, but you know, I'm just one person. But you know, if you signed up, you know, I just dedicate that time in a day for you guys, so you know, answer as much stuff as I can. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you again for all the new subscribers and all the new subs. Appreciate you guys. I'm out. Thumbnail, I don't know, maybe put my first sale in the thumbnail, but y'all see it before the video goes. But appreciate you guys. I'm out. Thank you.